Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for clicking play, and welcome back to this save in Argentina with Estudiantes. Although today we're in Ecuador as we kick off our knockout round campaign in the Copa Libertadores, where, as I say, we're in Ecuador. We're taking on Liga de Quito. Should be an interesting game. Something very, very strange has happened with my squad, which I will show you in a second. No idea what's happened. But before that, we've got a few transfers and little bits of business to catch up on. So let us get straight into that. And what I'll do is I'll go into the history screen and I'll show you everything that's happened so far. So the transfer window opened a week ago in game. The first one that went through was Francisco Apau. He's gone to Atletico Tucumán on a free. Johnny Viveros, troublemaker at the club. I've had a lot of trouble with him. He's been complaining to teammates. He's not been playing. I've been desperately trying to get rid of him for about a year now. Finally got rid of him to Tajeres for just under $1 million, which is good. And then a couple of loan signings. Julian Marchioni's gone back out again. He's gone to San Martin to Tucumán. And Matias Ahumada Acuna has gone to whoever that team is. They are Vizu somewhere. He looks pretty decent, but he's 22 and I'm not sure he's quite got it for us. He's okay. He's all right. I'm not really sure he's at the level that we need, so he's gone out on loan. We'll keep an eye on him. Coming in, we've had two players. One of them was signed by either our director of football or someone, or our head of youth development. I don't know. It wasn't by me. Very, very poor looking centre back, so I'm not really sure what that was all about. And then we've got Abel Casquet as well from River on a free. Look at that, valued at $5.5 million. If you're looking for an attacking midfielder, I would recommend jumping on this guy if you're early on in the game, because you might well be able to pick him up on a free as well. And he looks the business. I can't wait to get him going, because he really looks like he's going to do something for us. Right, this is a little bit of a bit of a mess, this screen at the minute. This is our transfer centre. We've got a lot of players on the way out, a lot of offers in, a lot of offers for players to come in. So we'll deal with that. The first one was this one, Facundo Sanchez. Now Monterrey came in and made a bid of, how much was it? It was 3.9 million up front, going up to potentially up to 6 million, and I rejected it. I did and ah a little bit about it, but he's got 3 years left on his contract. He's on $6,500 a week, which is a bit middle of the road. He's not the highest paid. He's well paid, but he's not breaking the bank being at the club. It was an okay offer, but it was non-negotiable, and I just didn't want to be held to ransom. He was one of our best players last season. He got 16 assists in 27 games. He was absolutely phenomenal, and you can see last season as well, he played really, really well. So he's been a real consistent performer for us. If a bid comes in that's bigger than that, then we do need money. So I would have to give it due consideration. There is one guy that could well be on his way out, and it's this guy, the club legend, that is Jonathan Schunker. Now, Racing Club have come in and they have made the offer of, let's have a look, it's 1.2 million up front, then some instalments and some add-ons that take up to 1.7. He's valued at 1.5, so it's a decent deal for us, I think. I accept the bid with a heavy heart, but to justify it, if I need to do that, you can see there he's played nearly 200 league games for the club. He is a legend. I love him, but he's fallen down the pecking order. You've got Gaston Campi, we've got Fabio Nogueira, we've got Christian Lima potentially coming back in on loan. We've got a bid in for him. So he's basically fourth choice out of four. So it made sense to get rid of him. He's 33 years of age. He's on 3.7k a week. So it's a pretty hefty wage for what is a guy who's not going to play much at all. And he's only got a year left on his contract as well, and at 33 years of age, I probably wouldn't renew it, and it just makes sense to sell him. It will give us good 750,000 into the coffers for the transfer budget. So it's a deal that had to be done, I'm afraid. I'm gutted if he does go, if he does agree terms with the Racing Club, I'll be gutted to see him go, but it makes financial sense, it makes business sense because he's got a year left on his contract. So if he does go, he goes with our best wishes, and hopefully he doesn't come back to haunt us when we play Racing Club. We can see here we've got a few loan offers that haven't gone through. Carlo Latanzio, he could well be on his way to Defensa y Justicia on loan as well, because I'm going to play Mario Gatti a lot more this season. We're going to have Leonardo Castro and we're going to have Mario Gatti as his backup. So Latanzio can go out, get a season playing, hopefully come back stronger. And we've got another player possibly on the way out as well, Ignacio Bailoni. The bid is in for him. It was a non-negotiable one of just $1 million from Santa Marina, but I accepted it. He was not in my plans. In fact, I think I offered him out to clubs. So we'll be happy to get rid of him. What it will mean is the finances will get a big boost. We get 60% of transfer revenue at the minute. So like I say, we'll get about 700,000 from Shunker and 600,000 from Bailoni. So we'll be up at nearly 2 million and we'll have a decent chunk of wage as well. So financially, these deals are really good, and it means that I won't have to sell Facundo Sanchez now, hopefully. So selling a little bit of the dead wood to get some money in and free up some wages, meaning I don't have to sell my best players. All in all, that makes it a good transfer window for me. Okay, I said there was something weird going on with my squad, and this is it, and it's probably hit you straight away. It's the condition of all my players. I do not get it. I genuinely do not know what's happened to all of my players. Even my goalkeeper is down to 82%. It just is ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. If you look at our schedule, we've had a couple of friendlies. We had this one, which was 4 days ago, against La Plata. And we beat them 8-0. But it was 4 days ago. How come they haven't recovered? How come everybody, and I mean everybody, is absolutely battered? It just doesn't make sense. It means we're going to limp through this match. I've no idea how it's going to affect performance. We're probably going to pick up some injuries because they're all dead on their feet. We're going to be playing with a really makeshift team. We've got this guy playing at centre-back today, Nazareno Colombo. Now, this guy's the reason I'm letting Jonathan Shunker go. We've got also, actually, I didn't show you in the transfers, as well as Christian Lima coming back in. We've hopefully got this guy, Nahuan Perez, coming in on loan from Atletico Madrid. So if we can get him, he will be, him and Christian Lema will join Gaston Campi and Fabio Nogueira. And then we'd have Nazareno Colombo probably knocking on the door of the squad. He looks half decent. He's 3.5 star potential. So it's because of that I'm letting Jonathan Shunker go as well. But yeah, I mean, just look at the squad, the team that we're putting out, because all my players are dead. I mean, look at all these guys down here. They're all on 70, 74, 68. Leonardo Castro didn't even play against La Plata. He's at 77%. I have no idea what has gone on. They've been back training for a little while. I do not understand what has gone wrong. I don't know if there's been a little update which has killed it. I don't know what's happened. The only saving grace is this is Liga de Quito. The Ecuadorian league isn't in the game, so they haven't got a full squad. So I'm hoping that's going to serve us well today and going to get us through. Here we go. It is a 4-2-3-1 as well from our hosts. I'm guessing in Quito it's a altitude. I assume it's at altitude. I'm not sure. Our team, I have no idea what's going to happen in this match. It's going to be very, very interesting. We are going to say, I expect a good result. Oh, that didn't go down well, did it? Our goalkeeper's confused. Why? You're confused because I want you to win the game. That's good. That's gone down better, hasn't it? So let's get to the kickoff. I don't know what's gone on. I mean, have you experienced that? It's just bizarre. Players that haven't even played are absolutely dead on their feet. It's really weird. But it does give me a chance to play a lot of players that wouldn't normally play. So let's hope they deliver. Here's Julian Chico. playing in centre midfield with Dayan Veron, our president's son today. Chico gets it back from Franchu, gives it back to the winger, and it's a good save. It's a good hit and a good save. You would have expected him to make that save. But it's a good, bright start for us. You can see there we've got other games. Godoy Cruz against Palmeiras, Peñarol against River, Universidad Católica against Gremio. So keep an eye on all of those, of course. It's been a few days since I got to this point because illness and things. Got over the flu, and my reward for it was a stinking cold. So happy days. Chico out to Ozuna. We'll catch up with all the results so far after the match. Ball is played out. It's Casquet on his debut. Good save. He possibly should have scored, but it's an encouraging start. If we can get an away goal, that would be magic. Sanchez to Colombo and a near post save. Throw in here then. They've had 4 shots, 2 on target, but we haven't seen any highlights from Liga de Quito. Here's Dayan Veron. He's staying at the club as well this season. We're going to bring through quite a lot of youth players. I'm going to try and build the funds at the club as Latanzio heads over, which will probably be his final appearance before he heads out on loan. I do still like Latanzio, but he had an awful season last season, and it's time to give Mario Gatti some time as well. We've got another exciting young kid as well called Hugo Romero. I'll show you him as well. He looks like he's going to be really good, as Franchu with the tame header is easily saved, but we are racking up the shots. A couple of goals going in. Kennedy has scored for Palmeiras in Argentina against Godoy Cruz, and Richard Shunker has scored for Universidad Católica against Gremio. No idea if he's related to Jonathan or not. I haven't scouted Richard, so I don't know. It doesn't say in his favoured personnel. We're on the defensive here. Guerrero closing down. Don't let them score here. Salaberry to one of the Guerrero. Oh, there's a lot of Guerreros in the team. Zambrano with the shot, and it just wide. Doesn't miss by much. Chico out to Ozuna. Come on, Emiliano. You've been booked, but you're running all the way in. And then a tame shot with his weaker foot, to be fair. But it was a good run and a good effort. Just 2 goals in the 4 ties at half-time then that we already told you about. Bad news for River. Gonzalo Martinez has gone off injured. He's just joined in real life, I think, Atlanta United in MLS. Atlanta United have got a hell of a squad. So if you are thinking of branching out into MLS and you've no idea what's going on and you want a dominant squad, a really strong squad, then Atlanta would be the team to go for. Right, let's get into the boys. It's 0-0. I would take this, massively take this at the moment. We deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it. But yeah, 0-0 away from home with the condition that my players are in, I would be absolutely delighted with that. Look at the condition of the players. They are absolutely cream crackered, and the guys on the bench are not much better. And we can only make 3 substitutions. If we get through this game without anybody getting injured, seriously injured, I would be delighted. Facundo Sanchez lines up this free kick and it goes and it's saved on the line. Latanzio can't get it away and the tackle's flying in. We have made a change. Abel Casquet has gone off. John Arteaga, who is about our fittest player, has come on for him. The problem is, like, Marlon at left back is looking really tired. But the substitute, Arteaga, is only about 10% better off than him. So I'm kind of in a catch-22 here. The players that I want to bring on are no better off than the players that are on the pitch at the minute. So, what do I do? Here's Chico, though, out to Franchu. Come on, good breakaway here. Good tackle, Arteaga to Chico. Back to Arteaga. Sanchez, and it's cleared away. Martinez plays it down the line. And played... it's a great ball out to the other side. Oh, and Angulo's walked all the way through, and Daniel Sapa palms it wide. Guerrero to take this free kick, goes short to Martinez, close him down, they don't, his shot is blocked, comes back to him though, and he's hit the post with that one, and Sapa smothers it. We have made our second change. Angel Acosta, another young kid, has come on for Franchu. I think it's going to have to be Arteaga for Marlon. It's going to have to be the third and final change, but I'm not going to do that for another maybe 10 minutes or so, around about the 70-minute mark, I think. Here's Ozuna to Marlon. Veron now, who's done all right. Plays it to Latanzio. Got a runner out on the right. It's Facundo Sanchez. Here he is. The assist machine gives it to Ozuna, and there is a brilliant goal, and it's Emiliano Ozuna, and it's Facundo Sanchez. Who else with the assist? Number 17 of the season in all competitions for the legend that is Facundo Sanchez. It's a brilliant first touch, and that is with his weaker foot. What a finish. Colombo will take this free kick down the line. So we've brought off Marlon now because he dropped down to about 50%, and we've brought on Urquiaga. Here's Angel Acosta, cross to Arteaga, and he just clears the bar, but that was a good shot. We've got some goals going in as well. Godoy Cruz have equalised against Palmeiras. Peñarol have taken the lead against River. We've taken the lead against Liga de Quito, of course. It's and there we have an injury. That's not good. I mean, it's not a massive problem because I'm just going to drop Arteaga back there. It's not brilliant. Can we change them two around? Will that make any difference? Not really. What is it for Julian Chico? It is a potential foot injury. So we're going to finish the game with 10 men. I'm going to just drop Acosta back because he's more natural there. I'm just going to drop him back and just try and cover a little bit there. So we are now down to 10 men, which isn't good, but I was expecting it. He's possibly not the man I was expecting to come off, but I was expecting to lose players to injury. I just hope it's not too severe. Urquiaga to take the throw to Ozuna, across to Veron. Hit one, son, hit one, he does, and it's gone for the corner. We're doing so well. 21 shots, 12 on target. We've only created a couple of half chances, no clear-cut ones. The bookings are flying in now for Liga de Quito. Universidad Católica have gone 2-0 up against Gremio. That's a good start for them in the first leg. River have equalised. Bologna has scored. So goals going in, but we're into the last minute. If we get through this with a 1-0 win and hopefully not a serious injury to Chico, although we have got about a month before the second leg, we'd be doing really well. Acosta's played a good ball to Sanchez. Cross is blocked. Acosta will pick it up. We are getting out of this brilliantly if we do, and it looks like we're going to do. We've got just over a minute to go. Here's Acosta with Sanchez out on the outside. Gives it back to Acosta. Plays the ball in. Latanzio will keep it alive. And that's going to go for a throw, is it? Yes, it does in the end. But I think this is just winding the clock down. We've got 30 seconds to go. This is going to go down as one of our finest wins for sure. The amount of changes we've had to make, the tired legs, the players that we've got out there. Arteaga could wrap it up. Gabarini saved. He didn't get the power on it. But it's not going to matter. We are going to take the first leg win. This is huge. What a result. What a performance from the boys. We've dominated the game with all those problems. I mean, look at the players on the pitch now. They are absolutely smashed to bits. And I am absolutely delighted with that. What a performance. What a win. What a bunch of soldiers I have here. Just quickly then, we'll go and check out Julian Chico's injury. I'll show you Hugo Romero as well quickly. But these are the games that have been played so far. You can see we've still got 2 outstanding. Santos with a 2-2 draw in Argentina against Talleres. The only one that you would say is Católica. Universidad Católica 2-0 up against Gremio. But Gremio are a big team, and they will fancy turning that around, and that is for sure. We're in a strong position with that away goal. I'm just going to have a quick look. I'm assuming away goals. Yes, they do count. Awesome. Right, let's see. Julian Chico is injured and he's out for 3 weeks. Excuse me. Which isn't too bad because we don't play now until the 11th of August is the second leg. So it's a long way away. It's over a month away. That will be our next video because it's still very much alive. Hopefully by then we'll have everything arranged for the league, and we'll know what's happening because, of course, we've got less teams again. So I don't know what the arrangement is for the Liga de Argentina this time, so we will find out. So let me just show you Hugo Romero, because I said that he's a really decent looking player. I think he's in the under-20 squad. Let me just have a quick look. So arrange him by position. He is a striker. And there he is. He's a right winger and a striker, but he's more natural as a striker, and he just looks really, really good as well. I may have shown you him before in a youth intake video, but he's pretty quick. His arrows are going up nicely as well. He's decent with all his physicals. Really are really good. His balance is improving. He's fairly quick. He's got great stamina and natural fitness. The strength we can work on a little bit. The finishing is excellent. The technique as well. The work rate off the ball. He looks really, really good. So yeah, hopefully he will deliver on that 5-star potential. Right. That's it for this video, guys. Episode 31 in the can. Episode 32 will be the second leg. When did it... Okay, so the Superliga started on the 2nd of August last season. So it looks as though by the time we come around to playing this second leg, we will have already played at least one league game by the look of things. So we will know what's happening in the Superliga in terms of if we're back to home and away games against teams. I'd be amazed if we weren't, because there's only going to be 22 teams. So you can't only have a 21-game league, surely. But come back for episode 32 and you will find out. Thank you so much for watching this one, guys. Links down below, as always, for everything. And very soon as well, the second series of Save Our Season will be out with Hanover in Germany. So stay tuned to the channel for that as well. Yeah, links for Twitter and the blog and everything are down below. So check that out and I will see you very soon. Adios, amigos.